Moving on, we now talk about a cone. And for a cone, it's very important that you see a couple of different things. What I want to point out, and I'll use different colors for this, is you have L. L is called the slant height, where H is the actual height, and then R here is the radius. So it's really important which one you know here. Again, L is the slant height. And we're not going to use L to find the volume, but we are going to use L to find the surface area. So it's really important that you know for the volume of a right circular cone, it's 1/3 r squared h. Notice h is the height, it is not the slant height. It is the blue h that I have highlighted there. Likewise, with a pyramid, we're going to deal with square pyramids. Why I say square pyramids is because the base of the pyramid is square, and then you have the height of it. So the base does have to be a square. So instead of length times width here, you actually have side times side. That's why we're getting side squared in the formula. And again, here we're using h, where h is the height of it, instead of L, where L is the slant height. Again, the height is used for volume. The slant height is going to be used for surface area. So what's the volume of a rectangular square pyramid? The volume is 1/3 s squared h. So how do we do these problems? Absolutely no different than we've done any of the other problems. We want to, let me go ahead and write it down. Step 1, identify the variables. Step 2, identify the formula. I'm going to add an extra step here. I'm going to call this step 3. I was doing it in the previous video, but I didn't formalize it as a step. I'm going to say label your answer. Before you even do the problem, label your answer. 4 would be plug in the numbers. And then 5 would be get the answer or write the answer. I'll say write labeled answer. And check for reasonableness. Okay, so that's the steps to all of these problems. So let's look at this. Example 1, find the volume. So it wants the volume of a cube. So that's going to be our formula, the volume of a cube. Again, the volume of a cube is the side cube. There's our formula. And it says that measures 1.5 meters on a side. So that right there is our side given to us. Okay, again, if you want to draw this, you can. It's not necessary, but you can draw a cube. And all we have here is S, S, and S. Because it's a cube, all the sides are the same, which in this case is 1.5 meters on each one of those sides. Okay, so we've identified the variable, we've identified the formula. What we haven't done is labeled our answer. And our answer, because our units is meters, our answer has to be in meters. But because it's volume, we know it has to be cubed. Any volume must be cubed. So let's go ahead and plug in our numbers now, which is step 4. We're going to put in 1.5. We're going to cube it. It didn't say to round to anything, so put 1.5 cubed in. Let's see what we get. I'm getting 3.375. Again, that's meters cubed. So let's put that in the answer blank. 3.375 meters cubed.